Hey, how you doing? My name is Ulrich Carvel Bailey, and I am the owner and CEO of Bless the Ball Consulting Group. And so here what we do at Bless the Ball Consulting Group is we help athletes understand the psychology of basketball to be able to help them increase their confidence, their IQ, their awareness, their exposure, as well as their confidence to lead them to bigger and better things. And so with Bless the Ball Consulting Group, and we've been around now possibly about 7 years now. And so, why do I like being an entrepreneur? Well, the thing that I like being an entrepreneur is first and foremost, I like helping people. And being an entrepreneur, it allows you to help other individuals and to be able to help them at your own pace and to be able to help them solve a problem that they have. That's really what entrepreneurship is, being able to help other people solve problems that they may have. And so that's one of the reasons why I got into wanting to be a business owner, wanting to be an entrepreneur. But also, one thing that I like, and I think that you will like as well, is there's no cap to your income, right? There's no limit to the amount of money that you can make. Now, on a regular job, they'll say, okay, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, 50,000, 75,000. But as an entrepreneur, there is no limit to the amount of money that you can make. It all depends on how many people can you help solve the problem that they may have. All right. And so some of the benefits of being an entrepreneur, especially in my area, again, I get to help those individuals that aren't really getting the help that they're seeking. But also, it allows me. One of my coaches told me this, that entrepreneurship drives the country because when you're an entrepreneur, now you can go and employ other people. And so even in my area, those employees that I have that's working for me, most of them are some of my former players. Well, I get to help those individuals fulfill a dream that they also have to being able to help other people. And so also I get to be able to help my community and build up my community because it's not just about basketball. I've written a few books and again been a business owner, even as an educator, but I get to help young individuals understand life. And I just use basketball as a tool to be able to help them understand some of those same principles that we apply in basketball also are applied to life. So it helps me build up the community around me so then that same community can also be able to help me and help inspire me as they come along younger and younger and younger, generation after generation after generation. Um, how has an entrepreneur changed my life? Now, a lot of people may talk about the money. A lot of people may talk about the freedom. And in all honesty, as an entrepreneur, you're going to work more hours than you would be if you just had a regular job. There are some 12-hour days, there are some 18-hour days. Some days it may be 24 hours. You're always on the clock as an entrepreneur. See, it's a difference in being an entrepreneur as opposed to being a business owner, right? Those are two totally different things. I'm not going to get into those things now. But as an entrepreneur, the biggest way it's changed my life, again, helping people solve their problems. Well, as an entrepreneur, it really works on your mind, it works on your character, it works on your integrity. Because during those long hours, during those long days, you have to learn how to figure things out. Being an entrepreneur, you have to figure it out because at the end of the day, everything falls on you as an entrepreneur. You're the head, so everything falls on you. So if you don't have the answer to them, the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur is you have to figure them out. So the personal growth and development that I've achieved as an entrepreneur, meaning I've learned so much about myself in being an entrepreneur that has helped me understand that there's nothing out here that I can't do. It's really helped change my perspective of how we look at things. It's changed my awareness to those things that I see. and those things that I see that others don't see. But it's also improved my confidence and my ability to understand the value that I bring, no matter what atmosphere that's in, what field that's in, even in an educational setting, in a sports setting, no matter what, I understand the value that I bring based off the intellect that I have, the character and the integrity, as well as the value that I offer other people. And so that's the biggest way entrepreneurship has changed my life, just that personal growth and development, me being a constant student of life and a constant student of myself to continue to grow and just get better. Finally, just some words of encouragement to you that's looking to be an entrepreneur. Don't give up. Now, it may sound easy, don't give up, but it's hard. Entrepreneurship is hard. No one will necessarily tell you about that. You may see people with nice clothes on, money to their ears, or all that other things, fancy cars or jewelry. So those individuals may not tell you the struggle. They may not tell you the struggle. Lots of people want to reap the fruit of what entrepreneurships bring, but they don't want to have the same root as you, right? This is one thing that one of my coaches taught me. They said everybody wants the fruit, but nobody wants the root. Meaning the root is where it started, right? The root is where it is hard. You plant that seed. As an entrepreneur, you plant that seed and you have to wait until something sprouts. But before it sprouts, what everybody sees, the roots have to take hold underneath. And the roots are grounding. So when I talk about personal growth and development, those are the roots that ground you, that you know that this is what I'm built with. This is what I'm made of. And so don't give up, because even if you're doing things and you don't think it's working, another thing that one of my coaches told me is that it's working, because it may not be working to where you see that plant grow, but it's working on you, right? Those roots are underneath the soil working. So don't give up. And the second thing is trust the process. If you know that you have a great idea that can solve the problem of others, right? And so let me go back a little bit. The first thing is find out what problem you want to solve, right? Find out who you want to help and what problem they have, and then come up with a way in which you can solve that problem. And how are you going to deliver that solution? So figure out who you're going to help. What's your audience, right? Find out the problem that they have, and then figure out how you're going to solve that problem in your own unique way. Don't try to be a carbon copy, even if they are. Listen, McDonald's opened up restaurants right across the street from Burger King, right? Those that want McDonald's are going to want McDonald's. Those that want Burger King going to want Burger King. You either want a Big Mac or you want a Whopper, if that makes sense. So be authentically you. Find out who you want to help. Find out what their problem is. Figure out how you are going to solve their problem based on how you do it. And then how are you going to deliver that solution to them? And then finally, as I said again, just trust the process. It may sound easy, but that's a little bit difficult too. Because just when you want to give up, right, it's always darkest right before daylight. Meaning that when you're frustrated and you're depressed and you just want to give up, don't quit. Trust the process. If you've been doing it right, understand at some point those roots will take hold and you'll start to see that flower start to grow. And that's when other people will start to know it. So continue to have great ideas. Don't let anybody tell you what you cannot do. This microphone, this light behind me that you don't see, this camera that I'm speaking to, right? This necklace that I have on, this shirt of my daughter, the background of my company, right? All of those things were created by someone. Does that make sense? So none of these things would be around if somebody would have given up. So you have something special to offer this world. Now it's just up to you to fulfill it. All right. Again, Coach Carvel Bailey with Bless the Ball Consulting Group. I appreciate you so much. I'm proud of you for even wanting to be a business owner, be an entrepreneur, and be able to help other people. Keep going. I'm proud of you. If you ever need to get in contact with me, you definitely can. You can email me at info@blessedtoballsd.com. That's info, info, at blessed to ball, BLESSED, the number 2, the word ball, S is in skill, D is in development, info@blessedtoballsd.com. And I'll talk to you a little bit later. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Peace.